Hello everyone and welcome back to Broken Sword 5. I'm Exorph and there's just been a murder at the Lézard Bleu gallery. Oh, look at that idle animation of him using his phone. And we are trying to find out what had happened. At the moment we're trying to find our way into the office here, which a character in here knows the code but won't tell us. So I think we need to figure out exactly, and we need to disprove his claims that the police would never consider him the prime suspect, and then he might let us in here. I don't know, something like that.
From out here, you couldn't see the stolen painting. This robbery was definitely planned.
I don't know, that seemed like it could be a coincidence.
There was nothing to show what just happened inside the gallery, apart from the body.
Yeah, exactly. That seemed like it would... that seemed like it would be more visible than a missing painting, somehow.
The room looked like some sort of office for the gallery. I could just see the glow of the CCTV monitor in the corner.
And why would the alarm even matter? If, like, he came in here with a gun and shot a guy and took the painting and went away. And it's like, oh, but they sabotaged the alarm, so it's definitely an inside job, but the alarm getting triggered or not doesn't really make much of a difference for the person stealing it, since it wasn't sneaking in there.
It looked like the office.
Yeah, that's kind of obvious.
You gotta hand it to the French. They know how to take a leak in style.
Is this an actual French sign for urinals? That's kind of awesome. I do wonder if we can actually leave this place right away and try to find clues somewhere else. Because at the moment I'm kind of at a loss at what to do in there. Oh. Café.
I've always been a sucker for Parisian stained glass.
I'm not sure I knew that was a thing, but it is pretty. Maybe he saw something?
Excuse me.
Monsieur?
There's just been a robbery at the gallery.
Oh, really?
You don't sound surprised.
All property is theft, monsieur. And all art is property. Therefore, all art is theft. Do you not agree?
Well, when you put it like that, it's hard not to.
So what, he's a communist waiter?
Did you see anybody run out of the gallery earlier?
There was a beautiful woman with a camera. She was chasing somebody.
Oh, that must have been Nico.
You know her? You surprise me.
Can you tell me anything about the man she was chasing?
I assume, monsieur, that like all of us, he is inherently unknowable.
No wonder this guy's cafe was empty. The gallery owner, Henri, was shot dead trying to stop the robbery.
Life has no meaning the moment you lose the illusion of being eternal.
Right. Did you know him well?
Can we ever truly know another human being, monsieur? He spent little time at the café, unlike his friend, Monsieur Laine.
Oh? Maybe we'll know something now. Maybe he's been here, and we can use that knowledge to disprove his claim that it hasn't been here in a while.
What do you know about Le Lézard Bleu?
It's bourgeois, vacuous, and overpriced. Just like its curator Laine. He's always in here, you know, talking art to his latest flusier.
I do really like that they they have this whole fake French accent thing going on, which the older game had as well.
What do you know about Hector Laine?
Laine? Oh yes. He drinks here sometimes. He slid away last night without paying.
Last night? What sort of...
Yeah.
After midnight for sure. If you see him, give him this bill. And tell him to pay up next time.
Alright, that's cool. Then we get an item that we can use to disprove his theory.
was from last night. But Laine told me he was nowhere near the gallery.
Exactly.
This would be the leverage I needed to get the office door code from Laine.
Yes, that's what I was saying.
Do you recognize these?
They are nail clippers.
Would you like a squirt of this?
Are you suggesting I smell, monsieur?
No, sorry. Thank you for your consistent indifference, monsieur.
Perhaps next time you come, I will give you a coffee. Perhaps not.
I like this guy.
The waiter wasn't exactly run off his feet.
I wonder if there's anything else. What's that place?
The Sacré-Cœur Basilica. The highest point in Paris.
Oh,
Impressive.
okay. I wouldn't actually know. I've never been there. I've never been there. Or in France at all, really. Oh, back to the crime scene. What do you have to say about this, Laine?
Take a look at this.
What of it?
It's your bill from the cafe next door.
So?
It's dated yesterday. Last night, in fact. 12:30 to be exact. You said you were out of town. You sure drank a lot of champagne last night without paying the bill. But you told me that you were away from Paris last night. I hate to say it, but that sounds like a lie to me. Tell you what, you give me the code of the door, and the police need never know. A motive and proof of involvement. Not looking good, Mr. Laine.
You are a blackmailer, Stobbart.
Just doing my job.
As a blackmailer.
All right. You have me. The number is 6397. But I admit to none of these spurious accusations.
I had the code. The police would be here any moment, so I had to work fast.
Right. Let's hurry up.
What was that number again? 6, 4...
Everyone, hold it right there.
Damn it.
Oh, yay. It's that police guy.
I am Inspector Navet of the Paris Serious Crime Squad, and I hereby declare this crime scene open.
And serious.
Closed. Now, nobody move, especially you on the floor. Moue, I want a total lockdown. Nobody in
Moue.
or out.
Yeah, that was his name.
Apart from me.
Was it Inspector Lobino that worked with him before?
I needed to get back into the gallery, but a familiar figure was guarding the door.
Oh, nice. So you're playing as Nicole now?
Paths had crossed before. My smartphone, possibly the journalist's most important tool. My press card. It opens some doors, but not as many as I'd have liked.
I'm sure it'll be that easy. I just show him the card and he'll let me in there. I do know that the guy next door seemed to be interested in Nico, so we'll probably have to talk to him.
Sergeant Moue, we meet again.
Aha, Madame Collard, an unexpected pleasure.
I was in the gallery at the time of the theft. Can I get back in?
I am sorry, but I am under strict orders from Inspector Navet. Nobody in, nobody out. And I must correct you, madame. It is no longer just a theft. It is a murder.
Mon Dieu! That poor man!
Alright, let's see here.
I witnessed the crime. I've got to get back in there.
I'm sure you can make an official statement in good time.
I saw the thief. I think I can help the investigation.
Why
I
do
am
you need to go back in
implacable,
there?
Madame Collard.
Is there a reason?
Who is Inspector Navet?
The most promising young investigator on the force. A genius, a man blessed with almost superhuman insight.
He sounds highly perspicacious.
Madame, it is not for us to talk about the inspector's sweaty proclivities. He is about to solve his third case in as many days.
So, what's he got that the other investigators don't have?
Blood spatter. He is the world expert. He reads the entrails of the crime scene like a book.
I really need to get into the gallery and speak to Inspector Navet.
Tut. He is not to be disturbed. He is applying his famous scientific methods. Any moment now, the case will be cracked. I certainly hope so. I am dog-tired and want to go home.
So if I remember correctly, the guy he worked with before, Inspector Lobino, he had like mystic crime-solving abilities, or so he said. But I don't think he actually had that.
I chased after the shooter and got a photo of him.
Inspector Navet will be delighted.
You've got to let me into the gallery to show him.
Absolutely not.
So, I cannot go in without Inspector Navet's permission?
No.
And to get Inspector Navet's permission, I need to go in.
Exactement.
Have you ever heard of Kafka, Sergeant Moue?
Madame Collard, I do not see what soccer players have to do with this.
No, he's a... Never mind. This was madness. Sergeant Moue wasn't going to let me in.
I don't know enough about soccer or football to know who he could be referring to there.
Why are you so tired, Sergeant Moue?
I have been working for 3 days with no rest. Navet is a genius in his field, and he assumes that we all have his energy and vigor.
Oh, you poor man. If you'd like to go and get some sleep, I will watch the door for you.
That's very thoughtful of you. Ha! A cunning attempt to make me a deserter, madame. A gendarme never leaves his post.
It is so
How
silly.
about the hot
I love
drink?
it.
Ah, that would do the trick for sure. Unfortunately, I mustn't drink on duty. My doctor specifically warned me against it after the last incident.
So what was the
That
incident?
incident you mentioned, what happened exactly?
I don't want to talk about it. All I can say is it was very unfortunate. I am on duty, and I need to focus.
What was that? Was that him crying? Or something?
Here's my press card. Do you have a statement for the paper?
Yes, madame. Stay away from the crime scene and let the police do their job. And always leave a light on when you go out at night.
Thanks a lot, Sergeant Moue. You've been so helpful.
Yeah, he said things like that in the previous games as well. Never cross the road until the little man turns green. So what about you then?
Madame,
Bonjour, monsieur.
whatever it is you want, we are closed.
Then why are you standing here?
You would not understand, madame.
Try me.
Because I look at you and I know you are like all the others.
The others?
The pretty women who shop, who gossip, who have their spa days, their almond croissant,
That bad, huh?
and the men with their grooming products and their shiny shoes and their skinny suits who come to my cafe and ask me for lattes, macchiatos, Frappe.
I see your point.
Is this what we fought on the barricades for, madame? Ripped up the paving slabs, bled on the streets.
Isn't it?
No, madame, it is not. We fought for ideas, for philosophy, for freedom, equality, fraternity.
Vive la révolution.
And do you know what drove us on as we fought? What fueled the streets of Paris in that glorious spring? What made our hearts soar?
Cheap wine and free sex?
No, madame, no! It was French café noir that inspired us. The simple demi-tasse, the black, sweet taste of freedom.
So that's why you closed?
Yes, madame. I serve only thinkers, philosophers, revolutionaries. And you, madame, with your polite top and your pointy heels, are none of those things.
This is a cafe.
Yes, to the right people.
On any other day, I would have given this guy a straight one to the chin. But there was a chance he could help me get into the gallery.
So we probably need to get coffee from him to that guy. So, God, in what way could we possibly get some, make ourselves look more like a revolutionary? Maybe we just need to talk about revolution.
Life is fleeting, madame. The sands of time are running through your fingers.
Well, that may be, but
We know not what we want, and yet we are responsible for what we are.
there's been a crime.
That is terrible, madame. But you know what they say.
No, but I think you're going to tell me.
Life begins on the other side of despair. C'est vrai, no?
Well, I guess so. He was pushing me to the point of despair.
During the
No, then he's
riot,
pushing me towards
back
life.
the forces of oppression.
Oh, really? That must have been terrifying.
It was. Except that they made me stay behind the barricades with the other baristas. We made coffee by the liter to fuel the resistance. I've never brewed so much coffee. Of course, our brave heroes spent half their time going for a pee. But with our coffee inside them, they fought the running dogs all night long.
None of this was helping me get past Sergeant Moue.
Au revoir.
Well, I don't know. It's kind of helped me. I guess by giving him coffee,
Monsieur,
he'll go for a leak at the urinal, and then we can go inside.
The road to enlightenment is a long one, madame. Perhaps you will walk that road with me. Au revoir.
Okay. So,
as always, Paris looked beautiful.
I know we're already examined that, but I kind of want to just see if she has other things to say about these things.
Irresistible to any tourist.
So, how do we make ourselves look more like a revolutionary?
Hi, George. I'm outside the gallery.
Thank God you're safe, Nico. I tried the phone, but I couldn't get an answer.
Inspector Moue is out here, and he's not letting me in. I managed to grab a couple of photos, but the guy got away.
Poor Henri is dead.
I know. Why kill him?
I've been trying to find out. Turns out the alarm was tampered with. Looks to me like an inside job.
So, no ordinary robbery?
And no ordinary painting. The priest claims that La Benedictio is evil. I need to get into the office and see what the CCTV has to offer. Maybe you can help me out when you get back in here?
Okay. Maybe we call the other person, whoever that was. Ronnie?
Ronnie, I'm at the exhibition over in Montmartre. You won't believe the scoop I've got.
You're kidding me. That place is a have happened to make it exciting.
A painting's been stolen and the gallery owner's been shot.
What? Okay, speak to anybody who saw what happened. Scope out the place. And call me as soon as you get a story. If you're quick, we can make the evening edition. Bye, Nicole.
Okay, guess we got a motivation for doing this
I've been
at least.
waiting years for. The pissoir was decorative and unpleasant. The body was still in there. I had to get back inside.
Maybe we need to go down into the metro
It
station.
was an office. The room
Otherwise, I don't really know what we could possibly do. Okay. I guess not. What if we show the cafe guy or maybe talk to you? Maybe you have something to say about our new barista friend, Moue.
Salut.
Bonjour, madame.
Not really, right?
You know, if you are tired, surely your duties are suffering.
Madame, I am a consummate professional. I would never shirk my responsibilities. I will stand here as if my life depended on it. Or my job.
That incident you mentioned, what happened exactly?
I don't want to talk about it. All I can say...
Okay. Alright,
Sergeant Moue could do with one of those famous coffees.
yeah, certainly.
Thanks, Sergeant Moue.
But I don't know how to get one.
The waiter watched over his tables with barely disguised contempt.
So,
Here's my press card.
La liberté. Madame, you are not the person
Huh,
that took
okay.
the-
Guess it was that easy.
You must accept my deepest, my most profound apologies.
Well, of course I accept. But why?
La Liberté, the great journal of freedom. At the height of the battle, as the tear gas blew and the blood flowed, it was La Liberté which carried the voice of our revolution to the world. I know now that you are not the kind of woman who would ask me for almond croissant. You are a true daughter of France, and I am your humble servant.
Okay,
Monsieur,
can we get some coffee then?
Madame,
could we have a little chat?
anytime, madame.
Did you see anything happen at the gallery earlier?
I saw you running after a pizza delivery guy. Somebody said he killed someone.
That's true. He stole a painting and shot the gallery owner.
How close we are to death, and yet how far from ever comprehending it.
Well, right now I need to get back inside and figure out what happened.
I applaud you, madame. To seek the truth is a worthy ambition.
As a journalist, that is my duty. The waiter didn't need to see my press card again. How about some coffee?
For you, madame, of course. There is only one coffee that I can serve you. Black, strong, and in a tiny cup. One moment. Here is your coffee, madame.
Thank you, monsieur.
Wait, what? Why did I drink it up? I wanted to get that coffee
The
to...
coffee was hot and strong.
That was... okay.
You make me a coffee to go.
For a fellow revolutionary? Of
Okay,
course, madame.
thank you.
One moment.
Weird that I would have to do that like in 2 steps. Why couldn't I just get a coffee to go immediately?
Here's your takeaway coffee, madame.
Thank you, monsieur.
Let's put it in our pocket where it belongs. Right, cool. I really like the backgrounds here. They are really nice looking. Like as much as I dislike these 3D models on the characters, they really capture the feel of the old games with these backgrounds.
Sergeant Moue, I brought you a coffee.
Coffee? Fantastic. Just what I need. But wait. I must not. My little problem.
I'm sure one little cup of coffee won't hurt.
I'm tempted, madame, but I cannot risk it. I am sorry.
So, this incident, it involved you, some coffee, and your little problem?
It is a tale of woe, madame.
I'm all ears, Sergeant.
Well, since you seem quite understanding, I shall elaborate.
Please do.
I was in charge of canine security for the president himself.
Oh.
One day, en vacances, he went for a private discussion with a lady minister. I stayed alone with his dog, but I had drunk a coffee to stay awake, and nature came to call. So I tied the dog to a tree and went for a secret pee-pee. When I came back, the dog was having a liaison dangereuse with the lady minister's terrier.
But how did they find out?
Well, 2 months later, the president's Labrador gave birth to 6 beautiful mongrels. And I was busted to sergeant just after the president's divorce came through.
You are a victim of a great injustice, Sergeant.
You
It
think
is
so?
weird that the affair would
But of course,
become
you
apparent
knew you
just
must
because
not
their
fall
dogs
asleep at your
seem to
post.
be having
You were
have
guarding
had
the
an
president
affair.
himself.
Well, the president's dog.
Ah, it was the same thing.
Yes, I suppose.
And by drinking that coffee, you made the ultimate sacrifice for our glorious republic, your career.
Now you put it like that?
And now France is calling you again. She is saying, drink, Sergeant Moue, drink!
She is?
She is. Drink or fall asleep at your post. Which is it to be?
I suppose it is drink?
Bravo, Sergeant!
So his problem is that if he drinks coffee, he has to go to the bathroom.
Oh dear. Excuse me, madame. I must use the petit gendarme's room. It has gone straight through me. Could you watch the gallery door for me?
Oh, you can count on me, Sergeant.
That was very quick. Very
I
quick indeed.
distracted Moue. It was now or never.
Okay, guess I can't go bother him like I had
How did you
hoped.
get past Sergeant Moue? Well, you won't fool me so easily, madame. I shall question you later. Nico, am I glad to see you.
So, what's the problem?
The inspector's watching me like a hawk. I'll never get in without some sort of distraction.
I'll see what I can do.
Alright, let's cause that distraction in the next episode. So until then, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next time on Broken Sword 5. Bye bye.